Michigan State has been waiting all week for this one. Get ready, folks. The opening kickoff is finally here. They'll bring him down at the 31-yard line. And now we get to see this offense for the first time as they head out onto the field. The offense will start at the 31. It's 1st and 10. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Throws it out, and it falls incomplete.
It was overthrown, but that was probably a smart play by the quarterback. They were all over that receiver.
I'm not so sure the quarterback did that intentionally, but you're right. That was good coverage.
Runs it up the gut and hit a wall of defenders. Almost eked out a yard on that one. Here's 3rd and 9. Ball on the 32-yard line. And this crowd is going crazy. Back to pass. Tipped away. So 4th down coming up.
And give credit to the defense there. They played very disciplined and were able to break up the pass.
He really got a hold of that one. He fields upon at the 20. Across midfield. And he's shoved out of bounds right around the 30. A heck of a return.
What I like here is they now have decent field position to work with.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. They come out in a goal line set. He's got the corner. He gets hit out of bounds at the 11. What an athlete. Does this guy have some wheels or what?
He's the fastest player on the football field right now. You can't name another guy out there who can beat this kid in a race.
I would say one of those corners, but I don't think they could keep up with him either.
Gives it to the back. Oh, my. Diving in for the touchdown. Boy, this kid knows how to run with a football, doesn't he?
I think everybody knew it. In fact, the defensive coordinator told me last night he didn't want this guy to beat him.
Well, it's going to take more than X's and O's, Kirk, to stop this guy. They got to tackle him.
And he adds the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it away. Oh, he got tattooed on that one. So the offense takes over, and they'll try to figure out this defense as they forced them to punt the last time they had the ball. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 36. Going with the shotgun here. He's hit and taken down. They got a few yards on that pass.
Yeah, we talked about how the run will open up the passing game, but some teams like to use their intermediate passing game to open up the run. Either way you look at it, it's good balance.
3 wideouts here. They go with the run. They'll bring him down right around midfield. We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 50. The offense lines this one up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They go with the run. Here's an opening. And he's tackled at about the 27-yard line. And that run was good for big yardage there.
Here's one thing I noticed, Kirk. It looked like they ran the same play twice in a row.
Twice, and let me tell you, if they continue to have success like this, I wouldn't be surprised if they run it maybe 3, maybe even 4 times in a row.
Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. He got what he could, and it wasn't much.
And the defense had great pressure there. They blitzed the middle linebacker, and there were no holes for the halfback to run through.
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. He can't hang on to it.
Number 9, the intended receiver on the play.
3rd down now, and they need to get it to the 17. It's absolutely deafening down there. Back to throw. Here comes the pressure. Great coverage, and it's intercepted.
He does it all. Intercepts passes, stops the run. I think I've seen this guy in the stand selling popcorn.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 16. Michigan State is up by a touchdown. They bring the quarterback down.
That was a good play there by the defensive end.
Yeah, he provided great pressure on that play, and he's so hard to keep out of the backfield.
Defense looking for another sack in this 2nd down and long situation. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Takes a snap and rolls left. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. And he's taken down at the 22. Good gain there on the quarterback scramble.
You know, I really like the decision to tuck it and run here. He waited and found no one open, so instead of throwing it away, he just took it upfield for himself.
Back to pass. He's wrapped up for the sack. The cornerback came out of nowhere.
Where's the hot read? You gotta have a hot read when the corner is coming on a blitz.
Coach, I don't even think the quarterback knew he was blitzing.
He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. Calls for the fair catch. The quarterback threw an interception on their last drive. Let's see if they can be more successful here.
Even though they messed up on their last drive, they are only down 7 points and could get back in this game right here and now.
As long as they keep their mistakes to a minimum, this will turn out to be a great finish.
And they make the stop at the 49. They pick up a good 6 yards there.
6 on the play.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the 1st. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. Option, and he's tackled at the 50. So he decides to hold on to it, and it goes nowhere.
Give credit for that tackle to the safety. He did a good job of stepping up into run support.
He's taken down at the 45-yard line, and he gets the 1st down.
That guy just went pow and took it in. He wasn't stopping till he got that 1st and 10.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 45. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They go with the run. He tries to juke, but they bring him down. About 9 yards there on the quarterback draw. Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's got it with room to run. He's all the way. Touchdown.
This quarterback just keeps producing and producing, Kirk.
Yeah, that was his 25th touchdown pass this year. Not bad, huh, Coach?
Not bad at all. This kid could play quarterback for me any day.
He makes the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Ohio State is ready to kick it away. Decent kick. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start at the 34-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10. They come out in a goal line set. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 34. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. Throws out on the run. His receivers got it. Brought down at the 42.
That outside linebacker better blitz with a sense of urgency next time. When you blitz on a passing play, you better get in there. Otherwise, the quarterback will shred you to pieces.
We've played a quarter, and we're all tied up.
The score is tied.
They're packed in tight on the line. And he's tackled around the 37-yard line. They get 5 yards on the play.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 37-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. There's a fumble. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
1-yard gain on the play.
They're going to review this fumble, and I've got to tell you, I think he was down before the ball popped loose.
I don't know about this one, Brad. They called it a fumble on the field, and they need indisputable video evidence to overturn this call.
Well, after seeing the replay, it was apparent that his knee was down before he lost the ball.
Yep, those guys in the booth aren't perfect, but they got it right this time.
Going with the shotgun here. Looking to throw. He's on the run. Throws out on the run. His receiver's got it. He's taken down around the 22-yard line.
I talked to this receiver early in the week when he comes up to me and says, "Yo, coach, you're going to be calling my number this week. I'm going to make some big plays."
Well, he wasn't lying. That was definitely a big-time play.
They'll give it off here. Gain of 2.
There was no room for the halfback to go anywhere right there.
That was a design run blitz by the middle linebacker, and they played the run about as well as you could.
Another run. And down he goes at the 16-yard line. That's 4 yards on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. This is the 8th play of this drive. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. Drops back to pass. And he just got drilled.
Kind of looked like he hesitated a little bit too much here.
You're right, Kirk. The protection was good, but they're not going to hold him out there forever.
It's up, looks long enough, and it is good. Well, that one looked like it was going to be wide, but he put it inside the upright.
Yeah, he squeaked that one in, and he didn't have much more than a couple of inches to spare.
It was close, and the kicker almost had a heart attack, but the ball went through. Pretty nice kick.
He kicks off. He makes it out to midfield. I got to tell you guys, the offense really came up with a nice drive there last time out, and most of those yards came through the air.
This defense needs to improve from front to back. The line needs to put more pressure on the quarterback, and the defensive backs need to stick it to these receivers with tighter coverage.
And he has it on the corner. To the 20, to the 10, and he's all the way in for the touchdown. What a weapon this running back is.
I'll tell you what, this guy makes the defense look silly out there. They're falling all over themselves trying to get him on that one.
Ohio State has a 3-point lead. He splits the uprights with the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Ohio State is ready to kick it away. Here's the kick. Tackle made at the 24. 3 points was the result of their last drive as the offense heads out for another. They'll go to work at the 24-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10. They're packed in tight on the line. Off the right side, doesn't get much. Good tackle. A pickup of about 3.
3-yard gain.
It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 27. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Brought down around the 49-yard line. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
You're right, and the quarterback threw it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Gets a block on the corner, and they got him for a loss.
That's the cornerback that got in there and made that play, Kirk.
Well, he's known for locking down receivers, but that doesn't mean he won't come up and lay the lumber on the ball carrier.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. Completes it, but he can't shake the defense. The quarterback was just lucky to get that pass off. He was under a lot of pressure in the pocket.
And he did a good job of not forcing the play. It was a simple throw and a good catch for a 6-yard gain.
And he's taken down at about the 33-yard line. And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. A gain of 1.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's second and 9. They come out in a goal line set. He'll get it again. And he will score. What a great run by this halfback. He took it the distance, and he gives his team the lead.
And that's his second touchdown of the game, Kirk. And you know what? This tailback is something else, isn't he?
He's sensational. I can't say enough good things about that run. And he'll keep getting the ball because he's making so many great plays today.
Michigan State ready to kick this one off. Kicks off. Tackled at the 30-yard line. The offense will take the field, and they've been moving the ball very well on their last couple of drives.
And they're going to need to keep scoring if they want to come up on top of this game.
There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back to pass. And they make the stop around the 36-yard line.
Not that impressive of a play. Let's see if they continue to employ the short passing game or if they decide to run the ball.
Good coverage by the cornerback to make a sure tackle after the reception.
Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. And a nice catch there before he stepped out of bounds.
Nice throw to hit the out route against man coverage for a first down.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on their own 45. They line up in the shotgun. Makes the catch, and look out. That reception good for around 4 yards.
It was a simple play. The quarterback made his reads and didn't force the ball, but they got some decent yards out of it.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. And he's got the junior. Brought down right around the 44-yard line. So they'll pick up a first down there on a 7-yard completion.
This quarterback still hasn't missed a receiver on this drive.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 44. Going with the shotgun here. Runs it up the gut, but he hit a wall of defenders. And not much going on that run.
Yeah, not much is right. He didn't get the first down, didn't get out of bounds, and now the clock is a factor.
It's 2nd and 7. Ball on the 41-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Throws out to the tight end, again completes.
It's all about chipping away at the defense. Even short yardage completions can have a way of building a quarterback's confidence.
This linebacker wasn't letting this guy go anywhere. Very nice tackle.
He goes out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
It wasn't much, but it counts as a lot as he gets the first down.
It may be only a couple of yards, but the coach will be happy with a new set of downs.
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. He gets hit out of bounds around the 26-yard line.
That's some pretty timid play calling right there. Let's see if they decide to open it up a bit more.
One-man backfield. Looking to throw. Here's a throw, and it's almost picked. The defense really missed a golden opportunity there.
That's what separates a good player from a great player. When you have a chance like that, you need to take advantage of it.
Some adjustments being made there on defense. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. They'll throw for the first. Throws right, intercepted.
Great time to come up with his first interception of the season, Kirk.
Every possession counts in this game. And with the score being this close, that interception can turn out to be very big.
First and 10. Ball on the 5. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Got hit as he threw. Incomplete. And that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
If he didn't hold on to the ball so long, Kirk, he wouldn't have got drilled like that.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Fires deep down the left side. Drops it. We've reached halftime, and we couldn't have asked for a better first half. The score here in East Lansing, Michigan State 17, Ohio State 14. We are set to start the second half. Both teams are on the field, and we're ready to go. And he's tackled at the 26. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They're lining up in the 5-2. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle.
Instead of running around the defenders, he ran right into them.
I don't think it mattered if he ran left or right or over the top. They just lost the battle up front.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They just didn't get the snap off in time. Here's the call.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
And the coach doesn't look very happy after that call.
Well, you only help out the defense when you don't get the playoff in time. You're essentially just giving away free yardage.
So it's second down and 15 after the penalty. Now he's scrambling. And it's caught. Stiff arm, but he can't break the tackle. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.